setting up, but thank you very much, Ringo. I'm ready a little bit early, so let's get this rocking. How is everybody doing? I've also found out recently that my Stream Deck doesn't work properly, so there's going to need to be some troubleshooting there. Let's start off by saying thank you to Ringu very, very much for the 5 channel members. I'm sure that they're all going to enjoy it very much to not have to see ads on my channel. So today, we're going to be going in, because you know how I've been talking up this whole Le Mans thing that's happening in just under a month now? It will be kind of this time next month. It's going to be really exciting. I've created the LM class rules. I've created the secondary class rules in a video that was meant to come out today, but things don't always go to plan. That'll be out later. But we're going to have a third class ready. So I'm going to go through with you guys how I set up a rule set and actually make a car and see if I can match the times to it. So the one we're looking at is... This music is really loud. I might turn my headphones down. So the one we're doing today is GTE, which is basically just the normal vehicle version. Is this a Natasha? That's more comic book. That's more comic book than anime. Yeah, is there a GTE Pro? Because I just saw this link here. Le Mans 2023 entry list. Let's go to that. Because this is what I looked at. And it went straight from things to like LMP2 we got. And it's got GTE AM. Is there a GTE Pro? No, just go straight to innovative list. So GTE Pro doesn't go... And what was that other... What's this? GTE Pro. That's weird. What does GTE AM stand for? Grand Touring Endurance. Under GTE as an initial regulation. Is there a GTE AM? It doesn't explain what GTE AM stands for. So there is a Pro and an AM. I'm so confused. This is what we're going with anyway. And we're going to be looking at just a lot of reference images, and then we're going to find out a rule set. We're really going to find out that there's not really much in the way of aero information, which is going to suck, as always. But we have a new way of doing aero, thanks to somebody from the Automation Discord who really helped me out in understanding how automation does a lot of its stuff. Why can't you use other channels' custom emojis in other channel chats? I don't know. YouTube has a lot of advantages compared to Twitch, but some disadvantages. Like, the one thing... Actually, the two things which I think are, like, by far superior in YouTube. One, YouTube doesn't throttle you if you're small just because you're small, unlike Twitch. And two, you can play back to any point in the stream super easy. All you have to do is press the arrow keys, done. No needing to go to a clips tab or anything like that. You just go back. But Twitch, you have to be within like the first little bit, and then you can only go back a couple of minutes with the clip capture. It sucks. So I prefer YouTube personally as a viewing experience. As a creator experience, Twitch might be a little bit better, except for the fact that they take more percentage. Never been able to catch a Philman stream before. Hope this goes awesome. So do I, William. Welcome, Jaden, Tan, Adam Newell, Joystick Doxas. Welcome to the stream. So we're going to start off by selecting a vehicle, and I could just do the same sort of vehicle that I did last time. If you guys saw my one on LMH hybrid system. Oh, LMDH hybrid system, sorry. I used this body, but I don't think I'll use that one again. We could go like a front engine, like an Aston Martin or a BMW or Mercedes sort of thing like this. But I do want to go mid-engine. I want to have all of the downsides of mid-engine in racing. Let's go body type. Coupe. It doesn't matter. Mod body, engine position, mid. Alright. We could go the Ferrari LaFerrari sort of body, or whatever it is. Oh, these look good. I like the look of them. Scrolling up. We could use this body. This body is usually actually a pretty good body to have, but then again, that's a front engine looking body. I think I might go with one of these. Like a 2.7 meter long body. Then we got got some LM bodies. Once again, these. I do like the idea of going front engine, but I don't think I will. I think I like the ability to have traction when accelerating. So, can we have a look if there's any sort of generalized rules? Okay, here we go. So we have minimum weight. This is very bright. Minimum length. Oh, sorry, maximum length, sorry. Maximum width, which is about the same as an LM car. Engine displacement, 5.5 liters. Naturally aspirated. Oh, awesome. There's a split. There's either a 4-liter force induction or a 5.5 naturally aspirated. I do like the idea of going naturally aspirated. You know what? Let's add that one to a poll. Because I am really torn on this one. NA Turbo. There. Alright. I wonder if I can get moderators to do polls in the chat. Turn down the music? Shit. Well, it's turned down now. Has that been full volume this entire time? Oh my god, it was. No wonder I thought it was so loud. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Also, I didn't realize that the chat wasn't updating. Oh my god, YouTube. I mean, Twitch does it as well. But YouTube at least doesn't tell you if the chat isn't updating. So I reckon 65% of you want naturally aspirated. That's what we'll do. Okay. May as well make it a carbon fiber vehicle. Most of these are anyway. Mid-longitudinal. Go double wishbone on the front and then a push rod in the rear. Get that little bit of a weight balance a little bit easier. Fill you lemon? Yeah, I know. It's 24-hour Le Mans, not 24-hour lemon. They don't do GTE at 24 hours of lemon. A flat 6? So, I think the flat 6 is a bit of a cheat, considering that only 2 companies in the world make flat 6s. Or boxer 6 and flat 6. And that would be Porsche and Subaru. Watching me? See how I do? Well, here's hoping. If you do better or worse than my team. What? Corvette Z06 5... The Z06 is a 5.5 liter? I didn't know that. Weird. You're going to have an innovator class, like real Le Mans, kind of want to make a innovator class. I saw that. That's not right. What is the innovator class? Oh, Zenturi with 5 gifted subs, as well as Ringu today. Are you guys competing? Like, my god. Thank you very much, Zenturi. I know that my editor is going to hate you both for making their job just a little bit more complicated. Thumper, Matthias Copes, Arch Hill, Ilias Kalikomanis, and Bedini all now have channel memberships thanks to Zenturi. Thumper is quite happy. So, what is the innovator class? Innovation Le Mans. No, that's just talking about innovation. No, I don't think it's going to come up with proper results. I think it's just going to keep having search engine optimized results. Anyway, I want to go a nice little flat plane V8 and push it. And I want to go like a small one, like Ferraris have. That'd be a good time for an advert. My god, man, I've not even been going that long. Something like a 3.3 liter, something like the 360 would have. Go a bunch of forged internals. Don't need to go too crazy. We'll try it without a balancing mass to start with. We have a fairly unaggressive camshaft. Can I move the microphone over to here and not have it be really quiet? Okay, you know what? That's still doing fine. Yeah, we're gonna have the microphone just a little bit lower and out of my way. I'm getting used to having a microphone boom arm again. I've not had one in a really long time. I wonder... Oh, okay. There we go. That makes it a little bit better as well if I tilt it over. Alright, variable valve. Some good camshafts, some good quality here. I've also noticed that automation has been really not great with whatchamacallit recently. Naturally aspirated engines. They've been really unhappy with them. Do we need to have all of the emission stuff on here? Or can we go without that for the race car? It says nothing about here. So not fuel. The innovative category is called Garage 56. What, like the YouTube channel from Russia? But it is a single car entry more often than not. Both the Delta Wing and NASCAR this year are the same class technically. Don't know what a Delta Wing means, but that sounds interesting. The Ferrari has a 3-liter twin-turbo 120-degree V6. I mean, that sounds about right. Yes, Beambreaker, a Filmman stream. I can't... Let's just say that maybe they do need to still have it. And we'll just get rid of the mufflers. Because it sounds like a thing they would do. No, you know what? It's a race car. We'll go without that. What is the RPM? Oh, wow, this thing does like to rev out. I think maybe turbos might be the go. We are creating a lot of power, though. The crankshaft is really unhappy. Alright, harmonic dampener it is. I can't wait. If you guys haven't seen the little dev update from the automation devs, it is... There's a lot of things in there which I personally really like. I know it's going to make it really hard for a lot of people that don't like to get technical, but for me, a person that loves to get technical, the one thing that I'm really super excited for is the fact that now pistons are going to affect your conrod strength and your crankshaft strength in like a tree sort of fashion. That is going to be so good. Oh my god, I am so excited for that one. There's a few other things as well that I'm excited for, but that's still pretty good. Let's lean this out to help our fuel mileage on a really long race. And then play with some of these settings here. I'm still not used to having a microphone like this. It has been many a years. This update will be amazing. There's a lot in there that I'm very excited for. You know what? Actually, they're probably going to run E10 because a lot of LM classes are running E10, which is a choice. Not a choice I would have gone with, but that's a choice apparently. Okay. I I feel that they're going to be creating a lot more power than this. So... Is there anything about horsepower? No. So they are just limited. Oops. Do we have like an entry list so we can have a look at what sort of cars enter? 28 to 20 V8 to GTE. M8 GTE. Who else we got in here we can have a look at? The 488 GTE. Okay, let's have a look at their horsepower. Okay. Okay, they got about 600 horsepower. And about 600 horsepower. Okay. 700 Newton meters. This doesn't tell me how much torque it has. And Aston Martin apparently just doesn't tell us whatsoever. My microphone does sound very tasty. Thank you very much. So, Phil, is it really gonna be for 24 hours? Yes, the race is gonna be for 24 hours. We're not racing for 24 hours. We're doing stints. So, I'll race for 2 hours. The next person will race for 2 hours. The next person will race for 2 hours. And the race itself will last for 24 hours. But I'm not gonna be racing a full 24 hours, if that's what you're wondering. LMGTE is 500 to 550 horsepower, depending on the balance of performance. There's a BOP in GT category at Le Mans. I think that there might be, yeah. Subject to BOP. Okay, so it doesn't look like. One reference to it. Endurance community has absolute right to modify balance of performance in GTE cars through adjusting the weight, engine, or aerodynamics. Okay. I think we're going to have to pick a power number. So let's start with a new document. And this will be LM GTE. And put that into the center. We're just going to do all of the tedious stuff. Bold this out a little bit. There we go. That was knee fix again. I wish I could, like... I suppose I might be able to search him out of the thing. The music sounds fine, but it doesn't help us in streaming. LMGTE, put this back to something like an 18. You're tasked with taking a road-going supercar and putting it on track. Your goal is... do we have, like, track times? No. Not by the looks of it. Okay. LM GTE Le Mans lap times. Is this gonna have Le Mans 24 hours? I've never seen that sort of thing show up before. Anyway, Le Mans Hypercar LM GTE Pro. So they do have Pro, yeah, whatever. It looks like there's meant to be... Oh, there is another section here. Okay. But they don't have lap times. You use Nefix? Fair enough. Let's do a bit of math here. Oh god, now I have to divide 24 hours and minutes and all that sort of... Nah, okay, that's no good for me. Okay, here we go. This'll help. So, best lap is third one in. Here we go. A 3-minute 50. Your goal is 3-minute 50 around Le Mans. Alright, we're also going to be going into my new aero system for rules. So, year 2020. It can be any sort of engine placement, any sort of suspension setup, any sort of body panels. That does not matter. So we're gonna skip to the next section, which is 5.5 liter? Yeah, 5.5 liter NA, or was it 4 liter? My memory is atrocious. Like, I'm literally just looking at it. 4 liter turbo. 600 horsepower limit. Max. There we go. 3 minutes to 50 to 4 minutes should be good for a range of racing. Yeah. But I don't believe this is lap times. I believe, qualifying times. I believe this is lap times. Because it says best lap instead of qualifying lap. They do have Pro and Am. Why was that one side? Okay, you know what? Pro-Am. There we go. Let's change my thing as well. Pro-Am. What's happening? Keyboard is doing weird things. There we go. As for that, I believe the engine is done. Must have cats, as in catalytic converters. Everyone that's around me should know that a cat is a catalytic converter when talking about engine stuff. We should probably get close to the 600 horsepower, shouldn't we? And I don't think we're gonna get there with a 3-liter naturally aspirated engine. Like a V8 like this, unless you're pushing it to the absolute extremes. So I think we're gonna go turbo and just immediately kill the engine. Really kill the engine. We're gonna go with a standard and boost. Find those work pretty well. Header's getting too hot. It's fine, we can change that. Wait, is this? 2 turbos, please. Duh. Twin scroll. Perfect. Failure due to what? Failure due to knock. Let's put that fuel back up a little bit. Failure due to knock? Really? You're not letting go of that one, are you? Now it's all amateur. Oh, am. I don't... It shouldn't be knocking, to be honest. Why is... It's still knocking. Oh my god. What am I doing wrong? Is there's got to be something that's weird here that's causing it to flip out. This all looks normal. This is running like very low boost. That's fine. Oh, you know what it could be? Okay, it could be that. Somewhere around there. Okay, yep, that was the issue. I was... Because sometimes they get into like... error loops? Oh, wait, hold on. You know what? 600 horsepower to kilowatts, please. 447. You know what? I was actually really close with the previous engine. So we're gonna have to bring this power down a lot. Which means lower camshafts, lower fuel amount, that's fine. Bring the turbo sizes down. They can be quite small turbos. They do not need to be that big. That's about a normal sort of turbo size. Unutilized octane, that's fine. We're still 447. A lot over. Like a lot over. You know what? Let's reduce power. No, okay, apparently that's not doing anything. Lean it out even more. No, that's not doing anything. Backrush from the exhaust? Yeah, I didn't realize that it went to... I hate that it defaults to one exhaust. That is so annoying. I suppose we can put the compression ratio up. No, we can't. But you know what? That's giving us less power, so let's go with that. There we go. That's about right. Good. And that's a heavy engine. For being a small, naturally aspirated aluminium engine block, that is a very heavy engine. 180 kilos, that's getting pretty close to 400 pounds, somewhere around there. We're gonna go rear-wheel drive. Do they have like a limitation on transmission? They probably don't. Nope. Transmission, 6-speed, sequential, manual. Transmission, 6-speed, sequential, semi-automatic paddle shift. Okay, had to read all of that. Sequential, semi-automatic. Okay. Let's go auto manual, and we're going to select race when we exit anyway. So at least we have a clutch if we so need it. What were they? 6 forward, 1 reverse. Then... I've noticed that LSDs aren't doing very well these days. Welcome, Andy Games. How's it going? Where do you find the Le Mans map? Google it. You will find it very quickly. It's not on the repository, but it is on the BeamNG website on a forum thread. And it also defaults to a tiny exhaust. Yeah. Torque is still very high. How do you... See, this is one thing that's been bugging me. With turbos... They are generating ginormous amounts of torque, but I suppose that's fine, whatever. Like, how would we get less torque? A bigger exhaust? I also forgot my own rule of having thing on. How do you get less torque? The only limit is 6 forward gears max. Okay. Make the stroke smaller? It is actually fairly small. Go 3.2. I wanted to have 3.3 because it's just a nice round number. Even then, like, we're not actually losing a lot of torque compared to power. Welcome that Slipknot guy. I think we might... What about a lightweight forge? Does that change much in the term of torque? Changes nothing in the terms of torque. Okay, that's fine, whatever. 6 forward. We're gonna go with geared one so we can have like a rather stiff differential. But then again, I do tend to lift up a wheel occasionally. So I think we might go clutched for this. 10 semi-slicks. Timing for torque, fuel for power. Timing for torque. Game of Fool. 24 euros. That's a lot of money. I bet you will have better cars than the other people, by the way, want to add me on Discord. I don't add friends on Discord, apart from people I need to communicate with. My chats are open anyway at the moment. There's always trying to communicate with me on Discord. So you reckon, what was it? Timing for torque. That's affecting both. And it doesn't seem to be affecting fuel much at all. Torque much at all. Now it's just stopped affecting it altogether. I wish that they would fix that. Oh, okay. There we go. It updated this time. Seems to do it fairly evenly. We're getting more power than torque, though. You are right. Alright, you know what? That'll do. I'm so dyslexic sometimes. GTE V8TT. Just so I can always know what the engine is. Paramedics are the exception. What are we talking about? Oh, you're a moderator. You get mod privileges. Let's go some fairly big brakes. I know the meta in automation is just to have max-sized brakes, but they don't usually fill up the wheels with brakes in real life. If you increase the manifold size and lower boost, you'll get that. The thing is usually turbos actually run high pressure, though. I suppose I could go a lower quality turbo. I did increase it arbitrarily. I also increased the quality of that because I was going naturally aspirated. This is also fairly high. We still have a buttress load of torque. What was it? 400 and what? 447. There we go. That'll do. Oh, that's a lot of torque. Do you have any project car, or do you just do... I mean, I do have a project car. The weather has actually gotten really good recently. We're going to have one rain this week. I've been planning to actually... I was going to do it last week, but my sleep schedule was really shit. To record my project car stuff. If anybody doesn't know, I have a secondary channel called Aussie Phil. The only thing that does fill up the wheel wells are donks. Yeah. Let's have a look at tires. Okay, they don't fill up the correct way or the incorrect way. Okay. LM, GTE, AM, tires. LMH. Oh, I wrote LMH there. That was my bad. Le Mans GTE tires. Tires Le Mans GTE Winners Trust. That sounds like an advertisement more than anything else. Is there no limitation, maybe? And they just rely on balance of power? Bah. Disagree. Personalization. Form, sure, whatever. Save. Okay. Blah, blah. I see nothing here. Hey Phil, I've been binging your past uploads for the past 2 weeks and I have been loving it. I have a question. Do you plan to make a tutorial on the engine sim sound exporter? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do that one, don't I? What year am I building for? 2023. I have one request. I don't really do requests because I get so many requests. Like, I used to get a lot of them, and now I just flat out say no. You reckon that they only have... Those numbers mean nothing to me. I don't know what any of those numbers mean. What tires do they use in Le Mans? Tires FAA Endurance. Triple Strikes overall GTE leaders. Single tire supply for GTE Pro. Unlikely? Do we have, like, any sort of tire... No? Tires. Oh, here we go. What are these numbers? Oh my god. Alright. So... 18 is the wheel size. And then we got the... Is that centimeters? What is that? 3.5 liter V10 F1 engine is good rest of shit. Fair enough. How do I read this? I don't understand. So these are inches, are they? Okay, they're inches. 12.5 inches to millimeters, that'll work. 317. 12.5. What does the Ferrari have maximum? 30? 30 inches width is huge. There's no way. That has to be diameter. This doesn't make sense. $3068 R18. Okay. You gonna give me some stats here? Rim width. Okay. 12.5 max. Okay, so 12.5. We'll just round that off to 320 max tires. Max width tires. 18-inch wheels max. And tire wall height. Oh. Section width is 327. Whatever, it's fine. Overall diameter, 26.7. 680 height. I suck at writing. 300 millimeters, not inches? What are we talking about? Hey Phil, I have a question. Do you know where the J-beam for the front bumper trim is on the Pessima Mark II? I've not looked it up, but it shouldn't be that hard to find if you just start looking for it in the tree section. Okay. Tires. What was it, 320? We've settled on 320. There we go. Fronts will make very similar as well. Actually, you know what? We got a comparison. What are their front to rears are actually very similar. Wait. That's a different size, isn't it? $31.71. Let's hope this works. Nope. All right. 31.71. Okay. Section width. 347. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with them having smaller tires. That's fine. 18-inch wheels. 680 tire diameter. There, perfect. We're going to keep it steel because having a lighter wheel makes it worse. Is it going to be a hybrid? This? No, this is not going to be a hybrid. Brakes are fine for now. Race diffuser will be good. A little bit of brake airflow. Single seat. Actually, you know what? They do like to have dual seats, and these are actually lighter than a single seat as well. We might go that. We are going to have ABS, I believe. You know what? Actually, this does need to be fairly heavy, so maybe we'll keep some safety in there. Standard gas, that, and select race. And what do we got? We are well underweight, so let's go add some heavy seats back in. Select sport. We are still well underweight. Yeah, we're getting a little bit closer now. No ABS in the real thing? I know, but I'm also lazy. I subscribe to the other channel as well. Oh, thanks. If you guys also want to know, my dad's a diesel mechanic. And, he also, I put a channel together for him. I don't want to click on it because, you know what, it's fine. Hopefully this doesn't stuff up my stream. Let's hope that didn't stuff up my stream. This is my dad's stream. He is a grandpa, not through me, through my brother. But yeah, so that's some interesting things. He did cylinder liners for an Iveco diesel engine. I believe it was an Iveco. So yeah, he like showed how to do cylinder liners on his own. So, weight. We don't have weight yet. We haven't put that in yet. 1245 kilograms. Targets. Minimum. There. That's that, and then we're going to have an aerodynamics score. Somebody's pinging me. Zenturi's pinging me. Older spec car, but has the info you need. I think I have that one open, don't I? Yeah. Subscribing now? That'd be cool. It makes 627 horsepower? What does? What are we talking about? ABS is allowed in GT3. That's the category of racing that I'm used to in Assetto Corsa. So, we're going to leave brakes because we haven't done aero yet. We're getting a little bit of downforce. So, I don't think we're going to run the aero ratio that we normally run, but I was given an equation. I'll just quickly show you guys. This guy helped me out a lot with coming up with this equation. So thank you to Baldwin, I'm assuming is how you pronounce your name. And we'll go over that quickly. I didn't realize, and it is mislabeled, so I mean, it's not entirely my mistake. This frontal area here is actually effective frontal area. So instead of drag coefficient, which doesn't give you the full, what would you call it? Full... Get my dad over 50 subs, maybe. The full story, drag coefficient. What it does is tells you how much drag there is without actually having the full size. So this is the frontal area in meters squared with the drag taken into consideration. So the new way of coming up with an aero value is add the front and rear downforce, then divided by the effective frontal area, which called frontal area, and that value has to be less than a certain number. So for the LMH cars now, you have to do that and come up with a value less than 750. But these, I reckon, can have a lot more drag, so I think we're going to aim for somewhere around 400, I think. So, we'll just quickly run through this. Maximum aero score of 450. I even have a video for it. You guys will have access to this eventually. It's not in my general rules yet. But this goes over how to do that. Down force front plus down force rear divided by frontal area. We're also going to do a little bit of page formatting. I hate this new UI layout for Google Sheets. It sucks. I can't even tell where this is meant to be. It's right there, apparently. So annoying. Is there experts of racing helping Phil, and then there's just me sitting down? That's fine. If I'm interesting enough for you to just sit there and just enjoy it, that's good for me. So that's how you will do your aero stuff. Our current score is going to be really, really low. So it's basically, the score is rated to how much downforce basically you have. But not having enough drag will make that score much bigger. So you have to be less than the score. So currently, it's 4.75 plus 6.52 equals, divide that by 0.511. There. It's got a current score of 22. Really, really low. Because currently there's a lot of drag, but not a lot of downforce. We could increase the quality sliders here, but for now, we're going to go and we're going to just start adding some aero. You know what, actually, we should probably do body morphing first. I don't like how pointy the front is on this, so we'll flatten that out a little bit. Got a little bit of a wide body sort of look. Oh, that's what that is? Oh, that doesn't matter. It's gonna be cut away anyway. Oh my god. There we go. There is no roof line adjustment. That is very unfortunate. Oh. That's weird. I hate that... Like, I'm doing body morphs, and it's chucking things up in the middle of my screen during that section. It sucks. That looks very supercar-esque. This body is just... lots of little bits of jank here and there. Wait, I saw something. What did I see? Hey! Yeah, we'll have a little bit of that. Why not? I think I saw something else, didn't I? No. Okay, I didn't. That looks fairly good. Let's go with like a... Yeah, that's good. A great time using the same body as Philman. Jimmy Production? Oh, that's cool. You can build along if you want. McLaren vibes? A little bit. I will grant you that. Have I chosen a convertible? I hope I haven't. Nope, it's not a convertible. Good. Wheels. Oh, we haven't done tires, tire offset yet, have we? Oh god. Those wheels look hideous! Oh my god, they're atrocious! Yeah, we'll go with them. Sorry to who made those. Just for some reason they look so... wet? I think this is the right word there. Let's have a look at how the front splitters look on these things. Get an idea. They are flat and horizontal and do not peak in the middle. That is a very large overhanging rear diffuser. That is strange. Still also very flat on the front. Very flat. They are not feeding the diffuser at all, which means there must be a regulation. But then we've got this, which does have a lift in the middle of the front of the front splitter. Do they have the same picture twice? They do. Weird. And this also. These are both front engines, so maybe they're very different. So front engine, no lip. Front engine, no lip. Front engine, no lip. Rear engine, no bump in the lip. An older Ferrari. Mid-engine does have a bulge in the lip. That's very strange. Some have the flat splitter, some have the lip. I mean, they're both splitters, but yeah, that's odd. Maybe they're trying to stick to a an aero value, and if they're too good of a value, then they'll go the flat lip. Yeah, this looks good enough. Carbon fibre. We're going to make a custom one so it doesn't do that weird thing in Birmingham. Actually, you know what? Let's give that a name as well. Cabron. You know what I would like? The ability to just like mouse over one of these and hit like 1, 2, or 3 or something like that. And then have it just like select the previous colors. As opposed to me having to go in and change everything. That happens a lot. And I think that would be a nice change to have. I need to make a new rear diffuser. I really do. So we'll go with something like this, I think. Usually they don't let the diffuser start before the rear axle on lower end cars like this, so I think we'll stick with that. And then let's grab... what sort... do they split elements? Looks like a single element. Looks like a single element. Single... single... can't tell. Single... single... that's old. That's old. That looks really cool, but old and single still. Single, single. Can't tell, looks like single. Wait. Oh, it's got the dam lip at the back there. That's weird. Okay. Single element wings. They're allowed a max height of 150 millimeters, not to exceed that measured from the front axle. There is no wing profile allowed, and has to be continuously lower and upper surface after the... what? They're allowed a maximum height of 100... has to be continuously lower and upper surface after the roll set. Not sure what you're trying to say there. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, that's fine. I'm dyslexic, so you can forgive me there. What sort of wings do we have? Do we have goosenecks or just regular wings? Goosenecks and goosenecks. Some of them are curved, some of them are straight. Some of them have a bump in the middle, some of them don't. Alright, what do we have as an option here, then? Those are not goosenecks. These are goosenecks, but they are incredibly curved. way too much like a McLaren, so I don't want to look too much like McLaren because McLaren are ugly car makers. Okay, here we go. This works. Except for the fact that it's on the rear window. Oh, that's atrocious. That'll do. Whatever. That's fine. Let's have an update. Downforce, the top speed is too high. We'll fix that in a minute. This is looking fairly good. We're not getting a lot on the front. Could reduce a bit of camber and reduce the front tire size a little bit. Oh, wait, and also, we didn't do the offset. This will be causing a bit of oversteer as well. There we go. Alright, what do we got now? I wonder if that is controllable, because it does stop in the middle of controllable land. We can have a bit of a test. It's something I've never really attempted before, because I've always looked at it and thought it meant oversteer, but I've only just started to realize something new about it. Okay. Is this Nefix again? Yep. Thank you, but no thank you, Nefix. Sounds good, but no good for me. I hope Nefix never sees my stuff, because he'll be like, wow, this guy's a dick to my music. 119... 128, divide that by now, 0.596. So our score is now 215. What did I say I should probably set the score to? 450, I reckoned. Maybe we could bring that number down a little bit. I could increase the quality of aero a little bit. We are still well underweight as well. We should probably fix that, shouldn't we? Do a little bit of that. 12, what was the weight again? It was 1245. Where do we add more weight? Interior? Is this going to add enough kilograms on? Yeah, there we go. Enough weight now. Alright, now we're getting a better idea of our brakes as well. Let's decrease the rear pressure. That's too far. Somewhere around there. No. That's fairly good. And we're going to go a little bit higher so then it's less likely to burn out. More like 300 max? You reckon I'd drop it down to 300? I reckon 300 might actually be a good number to drop down to. Because we're already getting decent downforce. And we're at 215. And that is with, like, at 200 miles per hour, which is about here, we're generating 300 kilograms of downforce. We're also getting, like, way too high of a top speed, I feel. Am I just generating too much torque? Is that what the problem is? Am I still generating too much torque? I know that torque is more for acceleration and not so much for top speed, but my god. Let's try something out. We'll cut this out in a minute. Actually, can we go? Yeah, we can. Okay. So that's giving us more front aero. Let's increase the rear. This is a cool sounding song, I've got to say. This is really cool. God, this thing does not want to not oversteer. That's so annoying. Alright, let's do a score here. And I think that's probably what we'll cap the score at. So, 24.4 plus 144 equals that, divided by 0.555. Okay, 300. Yep, okay. I think 300 is a good score, and you have to have less than 300. We want more drag, so let's increase the cooling a little bit, and that should be enough.